Welcome back. So this is week 6 and I'm over halfway through the journey and still progressing. So to recap and update what I'm doing 2 cardio sessions each day for now, but that may change soon because when you're on a ketogenic protocol, too much cardio can be a detriment to losing weight. Currently they last between 40 and 50 minutes. And I'm doing that 5 days a week, but it's not just on a machine or in the VR headset. It can be accomplished anywhere and anytime. So long as I'm moving, it counts towards my goal. I don't need to be in my home gym area or at a commercial gym or going all out for it to have an impact. I also incorporated some resistance training 3 times a week using my bands that I have here at home. And now that we are beginning to return to work at my day job, I use the office equipment also. I may set up a routine or switch up the routine a bit next week and incorporate some additional movements. All depends on how things are going. Also, as I said, I'm still following a ketogenic plan with some free meals thrown in here or there. I don't follow a strict plan unless I really want to be aggressive with my progress. But if you have aggressive goals and you want to see results faster, then you'll need to go strict. And some of my clients have some short-term goals where we need to turn the dial up a bit more. But as I tell my clients, if you want to have lasting change, I recommend and coach to take it slow and steady. Lastly, this week we're going to focus in on something that piggybacks off of what I talked about last time regarding self-sabotage, and that is being bad. So what is being bad and why am I talking about it? We put so much pressure on ourselves to behave well, do the right thing, eat right, look good, and all that pressure can make a person bonkers. So eventually you've got to let off steam, but that usually takes place or the form of self-sabotaging our health when all we really want to do is to be bad in some way. So as you can see on the slide, BAD is an acronym for something, and here's the definition for that acronym. So the B is for break free from your routine. So we're in a routine, or I am in a routine doing my transformation during this 12 weeks. But like I said, during the halfway mark, usually starts to get a little bit monotonous. So we've got to break free from the routine somehow. The A in the BAD is act naughty and do some crazy stuff. And we'll talk about that in a moment as well. And then the D, do some crazy stuff. So B, break free from your routine. A, act naughty. And then D, do some crazy naughty stuff. So this week, the small action step to help avoid self-sabotage is to create a naughty menu. The purpose of this is to help prevent you from falling back into old habits while going through a transformation for any goal that you might have. Usually at this point in any program, people start to get bored with the routine and need to break free or exercise that rebel that's inside to break up the monotony. But breaking up the monotony and being naughty, we're going to look for non-destructive ways to be naughty so we don't sabotage everything. So that's the purpose of this. So here are some ideas I generated just to get your thought process going on ways to be naughty. So here's one of them, cut the do not remove tag from your pillow or mattress. It says do not remove, right? So cut it off, just be rebellious. It's fun, it's not detrimental to your health, and it's a neat thing to do just to break up stuff, just to be naughty. You can go through the express lane at the store with more than 10 items or the 20 items, whatever the limit is. Have 1 or 2 extra items in there and go through the express lane. You can prank call a family member. Call them up and be a different character when you're talking to them. You can draw a mustache on a poster. That's fun. It's not, again, don't break the law in any way, but do something naughty that's fun. This is a neat one. You can invent a character and dress up like them and talk to strangers in that character. You see all the videos online when people do that, and it's kind of fun, but it's a way to break free from the routine. But this week is what I want you to do is create your own naughty menu. So the sky is the limit in what you can do. Just make sure that you let your rebellious inner child free. In my health coaching practice, I work with clients to spot how they are engaging in outdated self-destructive behavior in a failed attempt to feel more free and alive. And together we come up with new ways to feel free and alive and even wild. So in this video, in the description, I'll put a link down there if you want to schedule a time to talk with me today about letting your rebellious inner child wild, out, and free. Just go ahead and click that link and it'll take you to my scheduling program. But for the rest of this video, I've got some workouts in there. You can take a look at those. It's kind of like ASMR-ish, so meditative if you just want to watch me do some things. And that's it for this week. So until the next one, I'll talk at you later. Well, that's done. I didn't film all of it. It'd just be a waste of time. But I'll tell you what, it is not real hot outside, but the humidity makes the heat 10 times worse. You know, going up and down that hill, like I said, it's like a 13% grade. Definitely gets the sweat on. Glad I wore my blender bottle headband. That's what that symbol is, by the way, blender bottle. So yeah, if you don't have resistance bands, you don't have kettlebells, you don't have elliptical, treadmill, or any type of equipment at home, if you live in a home with a yard, you've got a yard that you can work in. If you're in an apartment, nice days, you can just go out and walk around on your lunch, like I do, when it's nice. Like I said, it's been raining for a few days, so the grass was getting unruly, so I had to cut it down. So I decided to take my lunch break to do that, at least 20-30 minutes of it. So it didn't take that long, but I tell you what, walking up down that hill, that's a little bit murderous. So that's it. This is day 2, and got both cardio sessions in. Did my lifting yesterday at the office because I went in. Did some chest and back. Feeling it today because I used some of the equipment with some different angles on the muscle groups. Still worked. And yeah, so that's day 2. Done.